teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. To throw, it's Barnett. Caught over the middle, it's Moore. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. That's reeled in. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They're going to run it here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. If he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
They'll try a pass here. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Makes the grab. It's Davidson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. And it's good for a first down. The 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Same tailback, another carry. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive. They're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The Sun Devils are going to keep this drive rolling.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Moore.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Catch made in space. Look out.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
What a catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Tigers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. It's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Touchdown, Clemson. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point.
Arizona State, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Moss. And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, ASU. They connect for 6. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Back to pass. It's Barnett. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks Maybe bring in the blitz. Anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The tight end has got it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Ran by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers! And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Arizona State, 14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
To the air. It's Levitt. Moves out of the pocket. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks it open space.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass this time. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. It's a short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone to the first down to 17. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Clemson now operating in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. It is intercepted. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So it's 1st down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. Turner trying to create good field position. Turner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
To the air. It's Levitt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They're going to run it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They couldn't stop him there.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Breaks into the clear. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Fires it to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Clemson, to put them on top now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, the playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's 11. Receiver makes the catch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down the wide receiver for a loss like that.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Finds his man. It's Davidson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Dropping back. It's Barnett. Grab made by the tight end. He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Over the middle, it's Anderson. They break him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. The sure hands. It's Udo. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Automatic in the PAT.
Arizona State, 28.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Caught near the goal line. And he's down at the 3-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grinds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. And the Sun Devils will crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to chuck it again. tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Hunter. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs.
What a play by this defense. High pressure situation. Game essentially on the line. These guys are trying to get back into it. Ball is thrown into the end zone. A good job of knocking it away. And I think we can start to say that this one is just about over.
2 and clock with the running game. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.